Hey everybody, welcome back to the My Bourbon Journey Whiskey Review channel and to another sample spotlight review. So today from Traverse City Whiskey Company, we're going to be doing a review of basically their barrel proof bourbon. This is a mash bill of undisclosed, however it is traditional from the standpoint of corn, rye, and malted barley. Proof-wise, 112.4 proof or 56.2% ABV. Non-age stated, however, on the back, it does indicate that it's aged longer than 4 years. It is an MSRP of right around that $75 to $80 price point. So, all right, let's go ahead and we'll kind of get into the review. So as you can see, a really, really nice kind of copper, deep amber type of color to that. So, and one thing or a couple of things I always try to do with really all of my high proof whiskeys is just kind of move it around the glass. You'll kind of get an idea of like maybe how oily it is if it's kind of sticking to the glass. This not a whole lot, a little bit there, but not overly oily by appearance. And then it also helps to really kind of just open up the whiskey itself. Now this has been open for, oh geez, the bottle probably for a couple weeks now at least. And the glass, it's probably been sitting here for a good 20-25 minutes. So, all right, let's get into the nose. So right away, a nice, really rich caramel note. Great baking spice. That nice kind of rich dark fruit, kind of like a plum or like a dark cherry type of note. Some nice oak that's there. Not over oaked by any means, but a nice oak presence. And there's this bit of like a baked apple pie. So you get some of that cinnamon, that caramel that's there. Not a whole lot of like apple, so to speak, but I mean, I know I said the baked apple pie, but a lot of just like that smell that you get. Definitely some sweet corn that's there. That cinnamon really starting to kind of come through a little bit more. And really here, I guess, is where the vanilla starts to kind of round it out a little bit. More of that really nice, fresh, like vanilla bean type of nose. So, all right, let's give this a try, which is the most important part. Cheers. So really anything that's high proof, you never really want to judge anything off that first sip. Get the palate a little bit more kind of acclimated. Nice and rich and bold. That baking spice is fantastic in it. And again, here was some of that baked apple pie, again, some of that cinnamon, the rich vanillas, the caramels. Really nice oak. That spice is really nice on this. Not a huge like hug, meaning like that some of the higher proof. There's not a lot of burn to it. I mean, again, still 112.4 proof, but not a big burn to that. So, which is really nice. But again, that fantastic spice that's there. Some of the leather notes kind of start to play a factor here a little bit. Starts to dry out just a little bit, not overly dry by any means. Some of that underlying sweetness kind of still remains. But it hits for me like right on that mid palate. It really coats the mouth really well, allows for some really nice flavors to kind of develop, which is nice. It's something that you want in a higher proof bourbon. You want it to kind of be bold and in your face. And this is that. It does leave some really, really nice flavors. I guess regarding the finish part of this, it's long. It's a nice long finish. It just continues to linger there right on the mid palate. Some of that kind of leather notes are there. Some of that underlying sweetness, again, is still there. That oak spice is really, really nice. That dark fruit that's there. Really nice. But just a nice bourbon to sit down and take your time with. If you wanted to add a little bit of, water to it, you definitely could. See if it maybe pulls out or changes the profile a little bit for you. But I really prefer to just kind of taste everything, really neat and kind of leave it at that. So, but really, really fantastic whiskey. So, and I know Traverse City, they're starting as far as distribution. They're really starting to kind of get out to a lot more markets. So this should be more readily available for a lot more of you. So if you see it specifically, they're barrel proof, don't hesitate to pick it up at all. Now, again, this one being aged a minimum of 4 years, it'll really be, it's already a quality bourbon now. So it'll be really interesting to see how these begin to develop as they get a little bit more age on them. It's always nice when you've got something that's still not overly, aged, but to see kind of maybe how it develops or where it'll go from there. It's already a fantastic bourbon, so don't hesitate to pick it up. So again, Traverse City Whiskey Company, this is their barrel proof specifically. Again, 112.4 proof, 56.2% ABV, again, non-age stated, but again, on the back, aged a minimum of 4 years, and MSRP right around that $75 to $80 price point. So with that being said, I want to say thanks for tuning in to another Sample Spotlight review. And like I say, it's about the journey and not the destination. Cheers.